Well, while Hugh's just rolling a cigarette, this seems like a good time to give a content warning for this particular project. There may be some effing and jeffing, some coarse language that the young ones might not want to hear.
Hey, Rob, they just like old friends. Old friends never tastes this good. I heard that.
Chilly.
Good afternoon, Chili and such. Can I scoop for you? No. Good evening, good night. It's
Good night.
It's the Daily Grind.
Shortest podcast ever. We're done! We're out! Boom! Yeah, keep on rolling, crackers. Yeah, keep on rolling. Yes, sirree.
Listen, mate, that's not punch out time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Grind.
I'm Theo.
I'm Hudson.
I feel like we haven't done formal introductions for a while.
Episode 31.
31. We have done it.
We have done it. We've fucking totally done it. We've done it all over, man.
We spent a 12th of this year.
Mm.
What's that? That's a good, fucking 8.5% of the year.
That's lame as fuck, isn't it?
Let me do some.
I never thought about it like that. I always thought about it like we're fucking rad.
Yeah, 8.3% of a year.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. It's done though, man.
Oh, wasn't it dirty though?
It was fucking dirty. It was dirty as fuck. How was the watch today though?
Pretty rough.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I am
You saw
totally
me on the
against
floor,
you.
Hudson.
Yeah,
You saw me
you're on the floor.
I was not really having a great time.
And you flipped out.
I did.
So,
I did.
for the pod family here, I'm going to say it because I think it's funny as fuck.
Okay, I wanted quite early on to have a general idea of the timestamps, just to know where we were in the film. Hudson was like, "No, we can't do that. I don't want to. I will ruin it."
I did not flip out in any manner of the word, and Theo fucking flipped out today.
I did not flip out.
You flipped out.
I was
man.
saying, "Stop being a little bitch. We've gone 30 watches without knowing the timestamps." Then he starts bringing the timestamps up.
I brought it up once. No, twice. Twice, to be fair to you, sorry. I brought it up twice. And you fucking went schizo, man.
I did not!
You fucking went
I merely pointed out that we've gone this far.
in a fucking sassy ass fucking way. I just wanted to know exactly where half was. Just because I agree, Theo, I'm sorry, but I agree with my stance on I didn't want to know where we were.
I agree with my stance.
Yeah. I totally do. I agree with that. I didn't want to timestamp the film too early on because I think that would have pissed me off more. You could totally disagree, and I
totally respected that, Hudson.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't put up the timestamp on the third fucking watch.
and I did it twice. Today,
Yeah.
and Theo went
That's
ballistic.
the first time I was like, okay. And the second time I was like,
Well,
no, we're not doing this for the rest of the
The
fucking
first
movie.
time was when we went for a cigarette break, so it was paused anyway. And I was just like, right, I'm going to just check where we are. And then the second time, I was like, right, I want
like
to
numbers,
know.
Hudson. This is something I would have liked to have
Exactly.
known 4 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I really disagree. I think it was good for us to not know that information.
I think we had a rough idea, and I would have liked the specifics.
I-
And now that we've gotten to the end, I was like, well, this is the last time I'm ever going to see this film, so I don't need the numbers are now meaningless.
I wouldn't have said that where the halfway point was which is where basically Dustin kicks the bush, which is filmed from minute to minute. That is pretty much bang on where the halfway point is.
Sure, but
I wouldn't
the
have said
equivalent for our halfway was around the Colorado Skate demo, because we never watched the credits, and that's a good 6 minutes off the film.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, so did I. 4 weeks ago.
I don't know why you would have wanted to know. But, I don't know, I think it was better not to know. Until now. Until I wanted to know. Until I wanted
Yes,
to
that's
know.
all
Theo.
about Hudson.
I was just like, God damn, chill out, man. I just pressed triangle on the fucking PlayStation remote. And Theo spazzed out, man.
That is offensive to retards.
It was... God damn. I must admit, though, man, I enjoyed this watch. But I think that's 100% because it was like the excitement,
one,
the
yeah.
hype up, the everything.
Plus
yeah.
the couple of pints and a couple of Long Islands beforehand. The old Long Island iced tea. Hudson repping with the chili.
Repping with, I could chili. I thought it could have been better. I wasn't too enamoured with it.
A bit too conservative with the spices. It was still good chili, man, but a bit too conservative with the spices.
Yeah, it could have definitely done better. It was perfectly.
Oh, but
edible,
that bit of chocolate, you chucked a bit of dark chocolate in there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that made it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're not doing it out of chili and such. I could teach them a thing or two. Did you pick up anything new on this watch?
I think you know I did, Hudson. I think you know I did.
I totally just said that on purpose.
And I completely ruined the segue. It's like, oh,
No,
thanks for
not
asking,
at all.
Hudson.
No.
Yes, actually I did.
No, not at all. It was totally a segue. What were you getting? What did you pick up?
Well, just how much I hate my life and this film.
We're totally going to miss it tomorrow, though.
I think we are.
We're going to be lost tomorrow.
First, though, I want to ask you a question, Hudson.
Yeah.
Which character in Grind would you be, excluding Sweet Lou? If you had to choose a character to, like, live as. Just, like, I don't know, you're still kind of you, but at the same time, you're coming into, like, their life, so you're also kind of them.
That's a fucking great question, man. What a fucking sick question. The person that immediately pops up to me is obviously Jimmy Wilson.
I mean, he's the Tony Hawk of this.
Exactly.
Isn't he?
Yeah. So I would have to go Jimmy Wilson. There's scenes where he's like a bit. He's like a bit of a player. Like he's a dry fucking character. Like he's one of the driest fucking characters.
So he's got like 4
And-
lines.
No disrespect to Jason London, but my God, he doesn't show any enthusiasm whatsoever.
No, particularly at the last bit where he invites them to go on tour.
He's like-
literally, it's like Jamie's got him by the nuts.
Yeah, he's like, I found this tape on my bus. You want to come on tour?
And then she twists them. He was like, would you like to come on tour with us?
It's the performance that Jimmy Wilson gives is questionable, isn't it? But however,
he's already got the bus, you know, he's already got...
I think it would either be Jimmy Wilson or Bam Margera. If I had to pick, I would say Jimmy Wilson for the sake of the film. That's a great fucking question, though. What would your answer be? Or were you talking? Was that a question more like
No,
out
I
of the
think...
4 or out of the whole?
No, out of the
Oh,
whole
okay,
crew.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
of the whole movie. Which means, like I don't know, my answer's maybe a bit weak. But...
Better not be the shitty and such manager. Better not be.
Well, if I could live his life.
I was going to say,
Be a manager of a fast
you,
food.
you could go and do that right now, man. That's no like aspiration.
No, I'm kind of... Initial thoughts when I asked you was Kareem Campbell.
Okay, all right. Explain.
He's only
All
in the background, but
He's
kills,
always there.
He kills the skating, and I just love his style.
He's at
And I
the
was
party as well.
I would love to skate like that. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. It's a bit
But
of
which
a.
is a kind of a similar answer to like Jimmy Wilson.
Do you
isn't it? 'Cause
think?
it's just, he's living the life already. He's
Yeah.
he's on tour. He's pro. He's getting the ladies. You know, just fucking skating like a bad man.
I think that's an obscure answer, though. I must admit.
Yeah,
I would
I
never
feel,
have said that.
I feel kind of weak about that answer, and I'm trying to think of someone more major. Someone with a spoken role, I think, is a fair line.
He's in like all of the skate demos, though, isn't
Yeah,
he?
and he
Apart
fucking
from
kills it, man.
Tucson.
And that Asian dude, I don't know who he is. He kills it as well.
Well, not the dude with the little dance. Not that
I
guy.
don't think it's the same guy.
No, okay, alright. Yeah.
But I don't know, it could be.
Theo, the month is over. I am struggling to believe that it's over. I really am.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is fucking weird. And we've recorded 31 episodes of us fucking chatting shit.
And we've only dropped 12.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, Theo, who's your employee of the month? You told me to think about this,
Yeah.
and I did think.
And I didn't. I told you to think about it, but I didn't know thinking about it.
But I don't think I haven't got an answer. I need to discuss it.
So, Sweet Lou is up there.
He's up there. He's definitely
Just because,
a runner-up.
particularly the first kind of like third of the movie. The first act,
he's great. He's a great character. He's funny, and he shreds.
Yeah.
I think Dustin's got to get an honourable mention.
Dustin is
When he's on point, he's on point.
but he's
And within the logic of the universe, he shreds, man. He's fucking sick skating.
and he's the only one that keeps it real throughout the whole film.
yeah.
That's my
He's
thing
the
with
only one-
Dustin.
he doesn't have a weak ass story arc. He gets on tour, he fucking turns pro. He's living the dream, but he's still like level-headed enough throughout the whole thing.
Why does Dustin have no story arc? Because he's the level-headed guy? Because he's the guy? Or is his story arc, he didn't go to college and he got fucking sponsored, And
School sucks, kids.
yeah. I don't know, I think Dustin keeps it the realist throughout the film.
Yeah.
I fucking love Sweet Luke, don't get me wrong at all about that.
But that's the thing. It's the first act, Sweet Lou, that we love.
Exactly.
The second act is it's more classic Sweet Lou, and then the third act is just like,
What the hell?
yeah,
What the
he flips
hell?
a bitch.
Yeah, he totally does.
He's flipping a bitch.
He showed me his skin.
So what the fuck is that? Oh, that's Tenuous Underground.
Oh, is it?
He's flipping a bitch, man.
Is it? Yeah. Fucking hell. I don't know how you remember all this. I seshed that game, and you're still coming out with
Hey,
quotes
yo,
to me.
bacon bits.
I sort of like half remember Bacon Bits, but I'm like not sure about it.
It's that driving level where you have to drive a car in New Jersey.
Fucking New Jersey, yeah.
You get like
yeah.
escape from those gangsters or something, and these guys like block the road, and he like pulls up, and he just does a U-turn. He's flipping a bitch.
Nice man, nice.
Oh god. If only video games didn't have like a fucking 20-hour like main storyline, I'd do Tenuous Underground.
We could do it though. We would just have to work out a way that we did it. Like a chapter sort of thing. How many chapters are in that game? Maybe like.
God knows. There's like 8 or 9 levels, I think. So about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be hard to.
It's a side project, hasn't it? It's our Let's Play. It's our Let's Play video on YouTube.
It'd be hard to, yeah.
If the people demand it. And we got no Insta love. We got no questions. That's why I think we're coming out with these questions.
No questions.
Yeah, we're asking questions that we wish we were asked, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. What's our next project? Oh, we'll
well,
find out. Keep listening.
why are you guys so cool as well? It happened.
No questions. That's weak, isn't it? Oh well. Employee of the month.
The Chili and Such customer, he's been perpetually a good time.
Yeah.
So he's up there. So have I got my running? Sweet Lou, Dustin, that guy, the manager. Who would be the employee of the month, Hudson?
The thing is, I think the Chili and Such manager has never been annoying to watch.
No, but neither's the customer.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll think on it a little bit, and I'll finally honour your segue.
Yeah.
And so, at the car park, when they're waiting Jimmy out at the first demo,
Yeah.
and they're skating over the van,
Yeah.
and they take the kicker off the roof.
Yeah.
They've got another kicker that they're landing on a lot of the time, or using to, like, skate the bonnet.
Mm.
Where the fuck are they keeping that kicker? Because
Yeah, man.
no one else is fitting in the van if they've got that kicker in there.
Yeah, ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. Where the fuck are they getting that from?
They just pulled out another kicker out of their ass, and I can't believe it took 31 times
Yeah, man.
to notice.
Yeah.
We were just watching that scene, and I was like, Hudson, where the fuck did they get that second kicker?
Yeah. Fuck knows. Because they don't make friends with any other skaters, do they?
No, it's weird.
Which is weird, because
well,
they could have...
kind of Bam-ish until the sheriff goes and fucks it up.
Oh, I wouldn't say they make friends with Bam, though.
Yeah, but Bam's down enough to be like, oh yeah, come to the VIP. Because he could totally be just like, fuck it. It's like, who the fuck are you? Turn around and never have to deal with him again.
Hey, yo, muscles, check it. Don't let him in.
Do you work out? Punch him.
Yeah. They don't make friends with any skateboarders. And that would be a good little segue, wouldn't it? Like, they make friends with these guys. And I mean, how fucking long do we want this film, though? Like, 3 hours?
That's the thing, even if the rivalry with the Wiggers was more of like a friendly rivalry, and they both... Because this brings me on to another point. You never see the rivals skate.
No.
Apart from the showdown at the end.
Which we only, again, sort of realised today.
Yeah. But don't you think it would have been a better rivalry if you they saw each other skate?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
And they had a bit of respect, but like a bit of friendly competition going between them.
Yeah.
As opposed to a completely unnatural not really called for beef.
Yeah.
Like a bit of healthy competition as opposed to just throwing milkshakes and fireworks at each other.
Yeah, it's fucking lame, isn't it? That we don't even see them skate.
Which goes back to a few episodes ago, which would have been like better fucking, like a better story development for them to actually make them not this 1D wigger crew, you know?
Give them some fucking skate scenes and either use the extra or fucking drop it, man. Honestly, Jesus Christ.
Because when he's not even in the booyah bit,
Mm.
it's like, wow. Like, honestly, what the point? Like, there's no point having him there. It could have easily been a crew of 3.
Yeah, exactly, because they're murking them off.
Yeah,
they're murking off hard.
And they got the 4 of them. They clearly have 4 to make it like a symmetry between Super Duper.
Yeah.
But they don't need it. Or just give them some lines, because they're all so fucking inane and useless anyway, that giving the extra one
Just say,
a
let
couple
him
of
say
lines.
booyah.
Yeah,
I feel
he-
bad for the guy.
I know,
Just
he doesn't even get to say
fucking
booyah.
man.
He just looks fucking drugged as hell when
Yeah,
he goes to
yeah,
the club. And that's about the only good, like, shot you get of him.
I can't
You
believe
don't see his face apart from that.
I can't believe we've never clocked that they don't even have skating scenes.
I think we have, we just never really, like...
I don't know, I've never thought about it. I've never...
Yeah, or like considered how it would have made the film ever so slightly more bearable.
Yeah, just chuck a double in some of the fucking pro scenes. That would have been good.
Oh yeah,
wouldn't it?
because they're clearly already sponsored. They're on
Yeah.
tour.
Hey, yo,
They're
yo,
going to
muscles
all
check.
these events. Like, why don't we see them skate with like all the other pros? You know, it's really weird.
That's fucking weak as
And it's
fuck.
so
Yeah.
it's so janky.
So after 31 watches, man, what would you give the film out of 10 now?
Minus 17. Have you ever seen Cine Sins on YouTube? Short for Cinema Sins. It's basically him going through this film and talking about all the stuff that doesn't make sense in a particular film. You know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, I
like,
have heard of that. Yeah.
They have done one on School of Rock and something. So I'd recommend it. It's pretty interesting.
He's done like all the big movies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And I'd love to see him do an episode on this.
Oh
Because-
god, it'll be like a fucking hour
It-
and 41 minute
It
episode.
would. It honestly should be the whole film.
But yeah, out of 10, what would you give it now?
I don't know. Since this is my final rating, I don't want to be overly harsh because
No.
it's been
That's sort of how I'm feeling.
because of what we've done to it. We've ruined the film for ourselves, and we were quite enjoying it at the beginning. But I feel kind of at the end of the first week, that's enough time to get a good critical perception of the film, and not have it just annoy us. And I would give it a 4. out
I
of
think
10.
that's a fair score. Yeah, I was aiming for around that number. I thought, when I asked you that question, I thought you were going to go for 1s or 2s.
Oh no, I
And
think
I
that's
was like,
harsh. I
damn,
think we've
yeah,
we've
yeah.
enjoyed enough of the film. There's been enough, enjoyable bits of the film that I wouldn't go that low. And I think it's pretty close to average. And it's got some good points. It's got some good moments. And if we hadn't have done this to the film, I mean, what was my first rating? 5.5
Yeah,
or
you
something.
gave it
I was
5,
an
yeah.
average. Now I've kind of seen through a lot of the flaws of the film. It's brought it down for sure, and we've had enough time to have the same critical eye that trained, not to big up all those douchebags, but trained critics have would see through the film straight away, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas us we talked about a couple of episodes ago. I'm not a big film guy anyway. So I don't really have much critical faculties in that sense, but
But you
I
don't have
wouldn't-
to have much
yeah.
critical faculties to know that a film's fucking good or not.
yeah, but it's not even if it's good, it's if I enjoyed it.
I know that's my beef a little bit with critics. It's you're getting paid. It's with food critics, fucking film critics, music critics. It's you're getting paid to say whether something's fucking good or not. It's we all know whether something's fucking good or not, you know? I don't know. I have a little bit of beef with it, but...
I see what you mean, but then just look at the dichotomy between the critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes and the audience rating. It's 8 to 79% or something, which is a huge dichotomy.
Huge. And I think 8's fucking way too harsh. And 79 is way too generous.
Yeah, even when we first watched it, even the first week, it was wow.
We would have never given it a fucking basically
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, no way. But then 1 out of 10. It still seems excessively harsh.
1 out of 10 is harsh. Fuck. Have we just got too much love for the movie still? I think I have. I think I'm still a little bit... After 31 watches, I think I'm still a bit
So what would
blinded.
you give it? About the same.
I would still give it a 4.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I enjoyed this watch today. Whether that be... I think that's mainly to do with it's our last watch, and we knew it was our last watch.
Yeah, but yeah, with my film critic hat on, I think a 4 out of 10 is pretty fair. There's a huge amount of plot holes. There's so many things they could have done better, but what it does have going for it, it kind of does all right. It'd be 3.
I'm after you said all that, I'm sort of aiming for like 3 now, because like 4 seems generous.
Yeah, it was a good watch. I'm just looking back on the honeymoon period with like rose tinted glasses. Like, yeah, the first week it was a good time.
I think I gave it a 6.5
Yeah.
at some point in the series.
Well, I think I gave it a 5 initially, and you gave it like a 4 initially.
Yeah.
And then after like 3 watches, you were like, 10 out of 10. Favourite film, best film of 2003.
Yeah, fucking hell. I definitely gave it like 6.5. Which is like so generous. That's so fucking...
That is very much seeing it in the best light possible.
Yeah, that's made me look like a dick.
That's the thing, like, I think I've been numbed by this film enough that it's just like, yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah, I reckon more like a 3, you know.
Yeah.
Lame.
So while we were watching the film today, when Dustin does his like special at the party scene at the club, when they're all doing their dance,
Oh, yeah.
and Dustin like goes way back with his knees bent.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna give that a try.
Yeah.
And kind of like flopped down and just about managed it.
You did alright, man.
But it
yeah.
hurt. It genuinely hurt. Like the
Yeah.
outside of my thighs and my ankles were like stretched to their max.
Yeah.
And Dustin's just chilling there for a good few seconds,
Yeah.
a good 10 seconds or something. But yeah, mad props to Adam Brody.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is way harder than it looks. And then also his little kick up, you know, his like
Oh, yeah, that's...
lying on his
sick,
back
though,
to
yeah,
like jumping
yeah.
up is like fair enough. But that first move that's like doesn't look that bad at all.
Because after you tried it, I tried it, and it's... I couldn't even do it at all. I just couldn't even achieve it. Yeah, really, really good, because he makes it look so easy. Like, it's just...
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, actually anyone can do that.
Yeah.
Just casually sink down to their back with their knees fully bent and it's like, yeah. But no, God no. Try it at home. Honestly. Because we're going to sound like such little wieners. But when you try it,
Yeah.
unless you're Adam Brody, it's going to hurt. At the very least.
Theo, 31 watches. Favourite scene of the film?
I don't know, man. What's yours? I have to think.
Either the club, but I'm going to say it and you're going to be like, yeah, the chilling and such scene, of course.
Yeah.
I still enjoy the club scene, even though...
Both of them are pretty good. Both the chili and such scenes are pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the chili and such scene, obviously.
Yeah.
How did I think of that?
I don't know why I don't know why I asked.
Yeah.
After I asked, I was like, oh, yeah, well, obviously chilling and such.
Worst scene.
Worst scene, that's a better question. Worst scene has got to be after Jamie skates at Santa Monica and Eric just confesses his love to her. That's got to be the
Yeah.
worst scene for me.
Fair enough. That's probably one I've bitched about. Up there with the most.
Why, have you got something else in mind?
So their little time lapse. It's not really a scene. It's more of a cut. But their little time lapse to the Colorado skate shop. That's weak because it doesn't really do a good job of what it's
That-
meant to do.
Good.
It's meant to like display how much time has passed since they've been on the road. Which from like Chicago down to Colorado is not like a
Afternoon drive.
no. It's a bit of a trek.
Yeah, that's a good answer, man, because they just do a little fast forward driving through the woods.
Yeah, for literally like 30 seconds. And it's just like.
I think they were just like, yeah, that would do in terms of the road trippiness feel of it.
Yeah, well, it's trying to give it some like length to it, you know, it's trying to give it some breadth to give it a feeling of longevity, but
And
it
it
just
just didn't
fails.
Because even like a little zoom in with the carrot, like, so I'm no direct, but if they like had a little night and day sort of fast forward, or like just even a day of them just fucking around and then like sleeping or something, you know, like anything
Which
other.
they do kind of, you know, like the motel scene. Just think a lot of the scenes I think of, it's like I'm struggling to call those the worst scenes apart from the one where with Jamie, as you said, I think I love you.
Such an inappropriate response to what she says. I don't think I'll ever get over it.
Or the bit, their like final little showdown with the Wiggers before they escape in the car park at Santa Monica.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's pretty funny. There's some pretty funny lines from the Wiggers.
Yeah.
But it's also just such a pointless fucking scene. And they go up. They don't say anything.
Oh, that bit. Oh,
The
I
sheriff's
see.
like,
yeah.
oh great.
Yeah,
And
sheriff.
that's the only thing they say in that, like, Super Duper Skates say in that scene. They go square up, go take a load of bullshit for some reason, and then walk off.
Yeah,
Like-
the Sheriff Bean fucking instigates all that, doesn't he?
Yeah, and it's just like, what?
Yeah, fucking.
You could have at least, I don't know, have some beef, a bit to and thrown. Not just go stand there, take a load of bullshit, and
Yeah, let me-
storm off in a straw.
Let me show you how we do. Yeah, weak, man, weak.
That was weak, but...
So I think we've both got things to think about when it comes to Employee of the Month. Who's your least favourite character of the film?
Fucking all the haggard-ass chicks lurking about.
Obviously.
No, the worst character. See, I feel bad because it's not his fault, but I almost want to say Rival 4 because he's just so pointless. It's just such a waste of a
I'm gonna agree
perfectly
with
good
you.
Echo jersey.
I'm gonna completely agree with you because I was gonna say Sheriff Bean because he's been the most consistently annoying. But
He's the driving force. He's not pointless. He's like
Yeah,
none
exactly,
of the
yeah.
film would have happened without him.
I completely agree with you 100%. Rival 4 is the worst character because the fucking guy doesn't even say booyah. A fucking waste.
Yeah, it's like honestly
Why
a
even
waste
pay
of
him?
hair gel.
Why even pay him?
I don't know. Honestly, to make up the numbers.
Fucking
And that's what it feels like. It feels like it's an attempt to make up the numbers.
dickheads.
It's like just fucking your film's shit anyway. Splash out an extra 20 grand and give him a line.
Do you think it costs that much? Bruv, I bet
I
if
don't
they,
know,
I bet if they were just like, we'll give you $100, say booyah, he'd be all over it. He wouldn't start bargaining, would he?
No,
He'd-
I'd be all over that. Well, the fact they don't even give him a booyah. That's so sad.
Oh,
it's so
fucking
sad.
stupid. And just dumb as well.
Yeah.
Smash that answer out of the park. Yeah, Rival 4 is the worst character of the film, for sure.
So I guess one more continuity error from me.
Yeah.
My last gripe with realism and continuity is throughout the whole film, every one of their skateboards. Yeah, no, the graphics are variously board slid and tail slid and stuff and messed up over like at random points throughout the film. There's switch so like changes. Like okay, yeah, it's like clearly not filmed in the order it's shown. Sure, it's a film, but none of their trucks have like any grind marks.
Yeah.
They got a load of brand spanking new trucks, and they're just like, yeah, that'll do. And it's just like, oh my god, these kids. The sheriff can't even afford a new deck, but he's got brand spanking new trucks. It's like that's a good $140 right there. Like I'm sure your old trucks are skatable.
Why can't the sheriff afford a new fucking deck? He's working at Chile and such.
Oh mate, yeah, no.
Why?
Skateboarding is his life. He could at least put some of the fucking paychecks.
Yeah, so what's he spending his paycheck on?
God knows.
Because
Actually, God knows.
Fucking guy hasn't got any. Sheriff Bean hasn't got any other interests apart from getting in the bean suit and fucking skateboarding. So
Although, how much did that t-shirt cost him? Maybe he's got ripped off on that t-shirt print.
how many?
$100 for a t-shirt.
His dad's fucking pay. His dad's they do printing on the side, and his own fucking dad ripped him off. How many t-shirts has he got in that bag? Would you reckon like one for each, like 3, 4?
Well, 3 since
Because they don't know they've fucking
Yeah.
recruited Sweet Lou yet.
at
So
the
do you
same
reckon he's
time,
got
it
3?
looks like there's just one. If I was going to look
He's got
at
no.
the film again, he's got the bag, isn't he?
He's got the bag, but there's
There's stuff in there still.
I don't know. Yeah, one isn't fair.
I'd have to have a fair. I honestly can't remember.
He's obviously bought a couple for the lads.
You'd hope he'd have at least 3.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think it's a bit of a shame that like Dustin and Matt don't wear the shirt?
But then he only wears it once when they're kind of doing their own demo.
Yeah.
So at Colorado, it's kind of their demo, and then Eric puts on the shirt. I want to say he's not wearing it before in the skate shop, or is he?
He's wearing it at the skate
He
shop.
is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It seems like he's only wearing it for that scene, and then obviously throws it away. But he's never wearing it before. He's never going to wear it after.
When is Sheriff Bean's fucking plan ever going to work? Of rocking up to pro skate jams and be like, no, we're on the list. No, actually, check the list because we're on there. No, double check the list. Theo, when is that ever going to
My
work?
name's Kareem Campbell.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not black, mate.
Unless you ever just fucking started bullshitting. When is Sheriff Bean's plan ever going to work? Because it's fucking not, man.
No, but his plan is to get seen, you know. I think he's just trying his luck, trying to get in.
He's the only one that shows any gusto, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been hating on him hard, and I still dislike Sheriff Bean. But
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
employee of...
And again, nothing against Mike Vogel. I think he acts really well. I think he's a good actor, and he plays the character
yeah,
well.
oh yeah, no.
It's just the character is a fucking... Just like, you can't empathise with him.
He's not likeable at all. No beef with Mike Vogel at all, man. But Theo, fucking employee of the month.
I'm going to have to go with the customer, I think. Tilly and Such customer. Only because for this episode, I want to Photoshop on the face of whoever is our employee of the month. And I think that would be a really funny Photoshop, as well as him being a brilliant character. Just what a fucking cameo. Out of the park.
Yeah.
I was the same. Dave Foley, he does really well. The tour manager at the demo.
It's a tricky one.
Kind of is, but he's been the most consistently not annoying character, I would say.
Yeah, because he's got like 2 lines.
I mean, yeah, but he's also fucking funny. Like, would you have complained if he'd gotten more? If he was in more of the film? Like, if he was in the next Tilly and Such trying to pull the same scam?
That would have been so
What a fucking gag that would have been.
funny. Fucking stupid bastards.
Why didn't we write this film?
Yeah.
Why didn't they make this film? We watched it, improved it, and then they actually released
Yeah, I think...
the Howard edition.
I think he's a fair...
But then I think the
Employee.
manager is also like a fair shout.
Yeah, he totally is. Who's your employee of the month out of the crew, out of the 4 boys?
I reckon Dustin.
I'm going to say Dustin as well, because he's not a fucking punk.
There's an awful lot of agreement going on there, isn't there?
There's so much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know, man. It's fucking crazy.
I think it just goes to show like our similar kind of personalities
Yeah.
and sense of humour is that we've picked up and loved the same bits and on the whole been pretty annoyed by the same bits.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyone who knows us and like hung out with the pub with us knows we've got a pretty similar sense of humour.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily surprising, but doesn't make for a great podcast.
There's no
Yeah, I
debate.
agree. I totally agree. Good job, Hudson.
There's no debate on here. I would say Dustin, because of Sweet Lou's story, we've discussed it,
Yeah.
we've divulged, we've fucking...
Yeah, we hit on it earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. And sorry, Sweet Lou, man.
Like, as I said, like if it was just the first act of the film, Sweet Lou, hands down.
Oh, yeah. It's just Dustin's just the most consistent. And Joey Kern, what's up, bro? Where's our message back home, boy?
What's up, bro?
We were so hyped about that.
We were so excited
Let's talk
too.
about the podcast, man. So everyone knows that the first fucking week was... Everyone knows now for sure that the first week was...
Everyone. Oh, giving our download stats. About 25 people know.
Totally, yeah, I totally blown that up. So a few people, literally, I could count them on my hands.
The homeboys know. Homeboys and girls.
So for the film was all love for the first like 10. Was
Not all love, but we certainly gave it the benefit of the doubt. We were enjoying it.
Yeah.
Frankly, far too much. Which isn't a
I
bad
think
thing.
far too much.
When we're watching it, it's like, oh, I'm not complaining about enjoying the film, you know.
And then we went through a little downturn, and then
Then we had like one day where it was like, actually, we're back up, and then the rest of the film was just like, yeah. No,
and then
it's-
Sweet Lou messaged us back,
Ah,
and we were so I was so
the hype,
hopeful.
man, the hype.
I was like, you know, I thought it was going to happen for sure, and then it didn't happen. How do you feel about composing a message to him just with a couple questions? Or do you think it's long gone? It's too far down the line? Like,
We could drop a message with a couple of questions, make a cheeky episode 32.
exactly. I think we should just do it.
It can't hurt, can it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it is a shame. Maybe it'll open a dialogue and have him get more convinced. Trust me, bro. I know we're ripping to the film a bit, but it is with love. And I think that's the thing. It is with love. We've come up with this film as a childhood classic. And even after seeing it 31 times in a row, we're still going to give it a 4. Like, that's not bad going. I don't think there are many films that could, in my case at least, essentially stick their initial rating after 31 viewings.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't fucking feel like I've watched it 31 times.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding
31
me?
is an outrageous number.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And I honestly don't feel like I watched it 31 times.
I do. just to clear that up, I most definitely feel like I've watched it 31 times.
Yeah, I think I have. I think I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I'm definitely not going to do it.
But hopefully, this won't necessarily be the last episode of the series. This will be our last watch, but we've got a few people that have some things to say about the podcast, so depending on how
About
that
the podcast
goes.
or the film.
About the film, sorry.
Yeah. I don't want
Probably the
anyone. I
podcast.
don't want anyone on that has something to say about the podcast, man. I don't want to waste my time.
The sound quality's shit. Why does the toilet keep flushing? Like, why are you in the bathroom?
Let's message Mr. Kern tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe he just forgot. Maybe not.
Maybe he listened to the first episode and was like, hell no, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. They can't even sort out their sound quality. Like, why is it so quiet? Which I might actually be able to sort out for the podcast. Not the YouTube, but for the podcast I might be able to upload a file with the sound sorted out. That might help actually. The episode 1 actually sounds good. Maybe not, who knows.
Yeah, I don't listen to them on iTunes. I still tend to listen to them on YouTube.
Well, I haven't listened to any of them. Plus I send you the file. You listen to them
Yeah,
on WhatsApp.
exactly. Yeah. But if I want to go through for reference, I just go on YouTube.
Fair enough. But I haven't listened to any of them, but it's just from feedback. Everyone says,
They're
why is it so quiet? It's really quiet, man. It's like, yeah, because I fucked it up.
Who says that?
Everyone
Oh.
who I've shown it to should be like, why is it so quiet in the first episode? Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Exactly.
I didn't, because now all the raw recordings are turned up by 15 decibels. Fun fact for you.
So butterflies tend to. Did you think we were going to get through this on our first watch? Did you think this?
Well, we didn't really have any goalposts. We kind of set the goalposts
way too far apart.
a little bit.
Or too close together, sorry. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, if they're too far apart, it'd be easy to score the goal. But if they're too close together.
Alright.
So we set them.
If you're confused by Hutton's analogy, then so am I.
We set them too close together, didn't we?
No, we didn't have any goalposts. That's the thing. We were just kind of shooting the shit.
Every day of lockdown.
Oh yeah. Did you think that was realistic though? I always assumed that was like tongue in cheek.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I was kind of like 90 days as a like, let's give us a figure to aim for. And then we got a weekend and we're like 31 days.
90 days would be dumb as fuck. That'd be so dumb. We'd be 1/3 of the way through.
As we were saying yesterday, we wouldn't have any good material. It wouldn't actually be good. I think we've kind of set a decent length of time.
Yeah. I think 31 is a sensible number for sure.
Did I think we were going to do it at the beginning? It's like, well, we didn't know what we were going for.
Yeah.
I didn't think we would do every day of the lockdown. I think that would have been dumb. But
Yeah, fucking hell. God damn.
I mean, dumber than this is. Who do you think the bell is from Decibel?
What?
It's like deci is like 10,
Yeah.
like decimal. Who's the bell?
I have no idea.
Big up, Mr. Bell. Word up.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Don't worry. Just think about decibels. Not instead of this film. Don't think of anything. So what are you going to do with all your free time?
I am going to lose some weight. I am going to...
Well, there's probably going to be less drinking and more time to go on walks and...
Yeah, I think I'm just going to enjoy my time after work more. Like, I won't... So, because I've been getting into my cooking again since the lockdown. I've always been into cooking, but it's just since the lockdown.
For a good couple of years.
Oh, yeah. But since the So, I go through phases with cooking.
But this man's done pretty much most of the Sunday dinners for the family.
Yeah, for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And...
Which is always banging. Never fails to impress.
Oh, thank you very much. The chili lackluster. 31 fucking episode bonanza, here you go.
Maybe if you cooked 31 chilies, it would have been absolutely on
Oh
point
my
by
god!
this point.
Imagine if we had chili every day for fucking dinner.
Yeah, then it would be past midnight every night before we went to bed at the earliest. What's the
Yeah.
time now? Like,
I would have just cooked them in the day and just
well, no, chili does well if you just leave it
yeah.
kind of simmering
yeah.
away. So yeah, it's 25 past 3, so
So yeah, I think
25 past 1.
25 past 1.
25 past 12. I'll get there in the end.
I was gonna say, holy shit. So I think I'll take a lot more time with my cooking. I think a lot of fucking PlayStation will be chucked in the midst.
Yeah, a bit Resi 4.
And apart from that, just fucking chill after work. What about you, man? You've still
I
got
don't know, maybe.
a ton of editing to do.
Yeah, maybe improve myself as a person. Maybe learn guitar.
Learn guitar, so Theo got a guitar. Yeah, I think you'll be pretty good by the time this episode comes out, man.
Well, with any luck. Otherwise, this isn't going to make it in.
Yeah, true that.
So, any final thoughts, Hudson? Anything to the listeners out there? Anyone who maybe wants to try this for themselves?
Final thoughts. I would like to give a shout out to everyone that's supported us, for sure. The frequent listeners.
Yeah.
They know who
Christy,
they are.
Gus, Rob.
Yeah, but I'd like to give them a shout out. Final thoughts on the film. I'm not going to say this is it. This is not it. I think I will be watching this film again before I die. Those are my final thoughts. Will I, though? Who knows?
I don't know. I can always see it as like a, oh yeah, this was great. And then, oh, actually, no, let's watch this.
Yeah,
We haven't seen this, or-
yeah.
And honestly, when was the last time we watched a film together? And then I realised the answer was The Irishman with Sam.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last time, that was ages ago.
And then
No,
before
it wasn't
that,
that long.
it was our little, was it Goodfellas and then Casino we watched in the night.
In one night.
Yeah, and then before that, I don't know. For the last 2 times, I don't know.
Yeah, all the times. All the times you just listened. But,
It was probably Grind when we were like 10.
no, God, no, don't be silly. Is this it for you with Grind? Are you saying goodnight? Bye? Bye forever.
Not goodbye. Au revoir. No, I can imagine like 10 years. We'll chuck it on as a laugh. We'll be a little bit pissed up. Maybe just a little bit high. We'll just say, it'd be great. God knows we'll finish it.
Yeah, fucking hell. Now that I've said it, I'm not sure I'll ever watch this film again.
No.
Unless needs must, you know. Unless there
Unless this is literally the last surviving bit of media on the earth.
Yeah.
And everyone's watching every day. And we're like, oh, we did this before it was cool, man.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking bum ass bitches. Haggard ass chicks. I might never watch this film again, actually. What are your parting thoughts? I've just fucking mumbled and bumbled.
Don't watch Grind 31 times.
Don't watch Grind 31 times. Skate or die.
Skate or die, for sure.
Live fast, skate hard, die laughing.
And respect social distancing.
And that. Have you heard? Social distancing could be
Increased.
increased. Increased.
100 metres now.
You can't live with your family. No, until like the end of the year, they're talking about.
Well, they're talking about social restrictions till the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean that they'll have the same, like, I don't want to say draconian, but draconian restrictions is like the supermarkets most are employing like a limit of the number of people they're letting in at one time, and they've got their tape down, and like Tesco's various have like one-way systems introduced to some of their shops. But I think they'll still be encouraging people to work from home, you know, for a long while.
How are you finding the lockdown at the moment? It's starting to be a bit long now, isn't it? You know, that sounds so fucking shit. It's starting to be a bit like it's setting in a bit now. Like I don't want to use the word excitement. That's such the wrong word. But it was sort of a bit like for me, like starting to work from home. It was a bit like new and shit. Like it was a bit like, oh, you have to do this now. Now it's just a bit like, oh, fucking hell. Like how long is this all gonna be? You know?
Yeah, but I haven't really been having a good time anyway since I went from doing something I was really enjoying to not being able to do that anymore, and not having to, but working in a shop. So it's kind of like I'm still getting out of the house like most days a week, you know. So I'm not kind of stuck in the same place with my only excursions outside being my government mandated exercise, you know. So not terrible. I'm sure other people are finding it way more difficult than me, especially since my shop is in like the heart of a beautiful landscape and I've got lovely views and surrounded by greenery, you know. So it could be far worse, but I'm also very keen to get back to doing what I was.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Outside, doing conservation work.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, with the whole hours a day exercise, I feel like I've gotten a bit lazy with that at the moment. But I'm trying to push myself at the moment just to get out and go for a walk and stuff.
I'm really missing skateboarding. It's such beautiful weather.
Yeah.
I'd love to just go spend a couple of hours a day on my days off and just go skate.
It's been perfect weather since lockdown, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's
fuck.
rained like twice.
Yeah.
And it's just
Perfect.
perfect for skateboarding. We've been playing a bit of badminton and stuff, which has been nice.
That has been nice, yeah, for sure, for real.
But I just love to go out and skate.
Perfect for skating, perfect for fucking chilling, perfect for hanging out with the boys.
Perfect for pub gardens.
Perfect for pub
perfect for a bit of
gardens.
footy. Perfect for a bit of frisbee.
Right.
You know, perfect for French bowls.
Yeah, exactly. But until then, it's season 2, and season 2 will be coming to you boys. Theo,
Yes.
shall we show them how we do it?
How do we do, Hudson?
Booyah! Super duper bitches.
Yeah, keep on rolling, crackers. Yeah, keep on rolling. Peace out. Oh.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, that was cathartic.
We got it all out of our system. Grind is now out of our system. Let's keep it rolling.
Anything else to say, Hudson? We've got 45 seconds left.
I kind
on
of
this
feel
take.
like we didn't talk about season 2.
Well, should we?
We've I guess.
Let's save this
Yeah.
since it's going to cut out in 30 seconds anyway.
Yeah.